Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for June 27th, 2013. It's currently 8 a.m. We have a very humid tropical air mass set up throughout the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area, and that's not going to be changing anytime soon. Over the northern interior, we have temperatures in the mid to upper 60s, in the New York City metropolitan area in the lower to mid 70s, and in the Philadelphia metropolitan area in the mid 70s. Notice the dew points are very high, already in the mid 60s to lower 70s. So we have plenty of tropical moisture set up throughout the region. And that, of course, means that any showers or thunderstorms that do develop today, tomorrow, or the next several days will be capable of very heavy downpours and potential for localized flash flooding. Also notice with all the moisture in the air, we have areas of fog, especially over the interior, reducing visibility at times below 2 miles. On the surface map, you can clearly see we have a few disturbances. That's what these kinks are in the pressure. And we have plenty of moisture in the atmosphere, leading to the potential for showers and thunderstorms. Now on the radar, you can see one area of showers that developed around the New York City metropolitan area, lifting up into Connecticut and through Long Island. These showers are relatively weak, but are producing very heavy downpours because of the high moisture content in the atmosphere. But this area of rainfall and showers and thunderstorms is what we're going to be watching for this afternoon and especially this evening for widespread moderate to heavy rainfall, strong to potentially severe thunderstorms. But the key influence from this complex here will be the very heavy downpours and the wind gusts over 40 miles per hour. I think those are going to be the two key factors. Watch out for localized flash flooding and visibility falling below 2 miles in heavy downpours, especially between 5 and 8 p.m. this evening during the heart of rush hour as this complex moves through the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. Now on the infrared satellite picture, you can see our disturbance here. Now this was a cold front. Now basically what's happening here, and I'll show this in the water vapor in just a moment, is that these cold fronts are moving into this air mass and just collapsing. But there's still enough lift to produce showers and thunderstorms. So you have your stationary front here with the trough over eastern Canada. You have your cold front here that is moving through the northern plains, and each time one of these cold fronts moves through the Great Lakes and approaches the northern mid-Atlantic, they start to collapse. That's the cold front from 2 days ago. This is a cold front that was here a day ago, and here's our new cold front. So you kind of see what's happening here. Our tropical air mass is locked in, and these cold fronts run up against it and die out, but still produce showers and thunderstorms. And you can see that really well with the water vapor satellite picture. These disturbances moving in, that's what this dark area here, that's dry air aloft. That's the key signature of a disturbance moving through. Here's yesterday's, here's today's, and here's the next day. Okay, so that's pretty much what we see here. And as long as this tropical air mass is set in place, we'll continue to be at the threat for strong to severe thunderstorms in the afternoon and very heavy downpours. Now, in the European model guidance from the Penn State EWOL website, you can see this evening, here's our ridge developing in the western Atlantic, and here's our trough that is setting up in the Great Lakes. Moving on through tomorrow, again, here's our trough again, here's our ridge building. Now, look what's happening here. The low pressure systems are relatively weak, and we have these weak disturbances, so we're going to continue to see the threat for showers and thunderstorms. So what you see today, pretty much going to see tomorrow. Temperatures in the lower to mid 80s over Long Island, mid to upper 80s along the New Jersey coast and New York City metropolitan area, right around 90 degrees in Philadelphia with plenty of humidity, making temperatures feel like they're in the lower to mid 90s, just with this sticky, humid, muggy air in place. By the time we get to this weekend, the trough is starting to retrograde and our western Atlantic ridge is starting to build. So that by the time we get towards the end of the weekend, what we basically have set up here is a trough in the Great Lakes, our ridge building in the tropical Atlantic, and we're caught in between. So that basically means we remain in the same type of temperature profile we have today, just as I said, pretty much in the mid to upper 80s in the New York City metropolitan area, upper 80s to lower 90s, most likely right around 90 degrees in the Philadelphia metropolitan area. Humid, muggy, and every day with a chance of showers and thunderstorms. And by next week, we really see that locked in. Trough to the west, ridge to the east, and we're just caught in this southwesterly flow and just continue to see this tropical air mass remain in place throughout the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. Of course, every day I'll be keeping an eye on these showers and thunderstorms at nynjpaweather.com and nynjpaweather on Twitter and Facebook, especially on Twitter, with live coverage and enhanced live coverage for premium members should these thunderstorms get more severe in nature. Well, that is your forecast discussion for today. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. You can follow the latest weather information at NYNJPA Weather. And of course, stay safe out there. And please, if you're driving and you drive through and you're approaching an area where the water is submerging the road, do not drive through because that water may be deeper than you think. So again, stay safe out there. Have a good day.